What we're going to work on today is Kimura first we're going to talk about Kimura from open guard situation here, and we're going to talk a few variations where you flip them over during the situation here. So first of all, Kimura from open guard is a dangerous position. If you don't have some sort of tie with a guy, meaning if you don't have a quarter guard situation or something like that, or a half guard situation, you might be in trouble, because if he steps over their easy counters, some counters that end up in the armbar we're going to talk about later. So whenever you're in a situation where you see an opening for a Kimura, maybe he's passing or something, and his elbow is far away, you should go for it, but you got to make sure there's some sort of trap there on that back leg. So you do want to trap the back leg for sure. So what I normally would do here is something like this here. Okay, so it's not necessarily a full out half guard there, so I'm not even, you can lock if you want in some way, shape, or form there. I would look like this here, but doesn't matter, but at least have something so he cannot jump over to the side here and ruin my day. Okay, now what I'll do next here is, once you get this here, there are two options. I gotta ask myself right away, can I finish this from the bottom, or do I need to roll him over? If I feel like I can finish from the bottom, the idea, most people fail the Kimura from this position here is because they try to drive immediately the wrist to the back of the neck. So what they do is this kind of stuff here, and he ends up catching somewhere, and now it's stuck. Maybe he brings the other arm into play and he holds onto his own wrist, and then I end up with this here, which is really hard to break. Okay, so once I got that arm in there, what I need to think is only about one thing: to pull that elbow towards the front. So I'm trying to pull that elbow. Forget about cranking the arm. Don't crank while the wrist is in there somewhere close to being, under his control. It is not worth it. So what I want to do is that I go over the top here, I lock my grip, and then I'm going to fall back with my left shoulder towards the ground and bring that elbow with me. Boom! Explode here. Okay? Now, at this point here, still trapping him in a half guard there. Now I can think about finishing. So after I do this here, and I want to think about finishing, once again, it's all about the elbow. Instead of wasting a lot of energy driving his wrist towards the back of the neck, which might cause him to start extending and get out of there, I'll think first about driving this elbow now down to the mat. So I bring the elbow down, and you can see by bringing the elbow down at that point that he will tap just from that. But on top of that, I'm not going to be nice. I'm going to also drive that to the back of the neck. So don't think about just doing this, because extend the arm there. Vic is a strong guy. Go ahead. Yeah. I'm going to end up fighting this. So right now it's me trying to crank and he trying to extend. It's going to be a back and forth battle. But once I try to extend the arm there, I do this and I bring that elbow down. His power to extend goes away. Easy for me to finish. So once again, we started right there, and even from this position here, from a butterfly guard, I see an opening. Maybe, I try to drag or something and he backed away. Whoa, there's still there. So I'm going to shoot that foot right through, pump, and get into here. Once I get into here, it's that question: can I finish from here or not? So in this situation that we're doing right now, I can't finish from here. So I'll bring the elbow to the front. So boom, pull this way here. Okay, keep something close to a 90-degree angle. I'll pull the elbow down towards the ground. So elbow to the front, elbow down. Then you can drive that wrist towards the back of the neck. So here and here. Okay. One more time. You're out there. Saw an opening here, or maybe he's passing. Maybe he hits me, he collapses, and starts passing there. And I see this thing here. Whoa, great for me. Maybe he was trying to hold on to the neck there to stop. I blocked him here. There's an opening there for me, so go ahead and take it. But remember, once you fall down, don't try to punch the wrist right away. Instead, think about the elbow going to the front and then down, okay? And we'll see later, this puts me in a good position to sweep him as well, okay? Let's try that one.